The trigger for today's thunderstorms, a strong cold front, which has pushed south of Green Bay. Behind it right now, winds are gusting in off the bay up to around 40 miles per hour. What does this mean for tomorrow and the rest of the week? I'll have your forecast coming up next.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland, featuring the 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by your Wisconsin Chevy Super Dealers.
So once again, the main story as we progress through the evening will be the threat for heavy rain and additional flash flooding. We have flood watches and flash flood warnings pretty much all over the place. Once again, we'll zoom in and take a look at the specific flash flood warnings. We've got much of Calumet County, Fond du Lac County, Winnebago County, southern Outagamie County, southern Wapaka County, much of Waushara County, and also northwestern Marquette County. And Wautoma is where we've seen the most significant flooding today. We've also recently received reports of flooding in Neenah and also in Oshkosh. And once again, the #1 rule when it comes to flood safety is turn around, don't drown, never cross a roadway that has water flowing over it, because once again, it only takes 6 inches of fast moving water to knock you off your feet. Think about standing in the ocean when the wave comes in and then it goes back out. You can feel that pull, and that's sometimes only maybe 3 or 4 inches. 1 foot of water can float your car, and 2 feet of water can pick up your car and carry it down the river. We've got a large area of rain, as you can see on the radar right now. We've got flash flood warnings, and also we've got a severe thunderstorm warning, which I'll get to briefly here for Sheboygan County. You can see that the radar has estimated anywhere from 3 to 5 to 6 to almost 7 inches of rain just over the last 2 to 3 hours. The highest totals coming in from around Wautoma, where the Doppler radar is now estimating 6.6 inches of rain, but closing in fast is right out over Lake Winnebago. The fish are definitely getting wet. 5.5 inches of rain, 4 inches of rain here on the northern side of Lake Winnebago, and then about 2.5 inches from Oshkosh up to around Neenah, and that's where the brand new information is coming in regarding some street flooding in both of those cities. The high-res future radar shows rain continuing here as we head through the next several hours, but the heaviest rain will shift east by around 6:30 or 7, but still some pockets of moderate to occasionally heavy rain are possible as we head deeper into the evening. Flash flooding is not that common here in northeast Wisconsin. It only comprises 6% of damage typically from thunderstorms of any given year across the Badger State. Thunderstorm winds are #1 on the list, but as far as flooding as a whole, when you take in the entire country, it is #1 on the list behind heat waves. So yeah, flash flooding is the #1 severe weather-related killer in the U.S. each and every year. At home, be prepared to evacuate at a moment's notice, seek higher ground, and stay there and stay away from floodwaters, and that's what we are seeing this evening. All right, here's that severe thunderstorm warning for Sheboygan County. The threat for severe weather really diminishing across the area right now, but you can see this thunderstorm across Sheboygan County obviously producing very heavy rain, but some gusty winds and some small hail not out of the question. We've got the tornado watch up until 7 o'clock, but really the threat for tornadoes and severe weather has greatly diminished. Having said that, we had numerous reports of tornadoes south of the NBC 26 viewing area today, and we had a couple of reports of wind damage across parts of Fond du Lac County back into Waushara County. And once again, the reason for all this activity, a strong cold front. We were in the 70s and 80s south of that front today, but in the middle of the afternoon in Land O'Lakes, it was only 53 degrees, if you can believe that. That's crazy for the middle of July, and that cool air is located behind a cold front. It'll be here tomorrow. Not that cool, comfortably cool. Very pleasant, actually. Dew points dropping back down into the 40s and 50s with highs in the lower 70s. So tonight, showers and thunderstorms ending. It'll be breezy and cooler. Lows will be in the 50s compared to the 70s last night. Tomorrow, breezy and cooler. Look for highs in the lower 70s. My 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow is 72. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we will donate $100 to Golden House. We did that today. I forecast 84. The actual high temperature was 85 degrees. 76, beautiful on Friday. Upper 70s on Saturday. A chance for a few showers and thunderstorms. Sun and clouds on Sunday with a high around 80. And then a chance for a few more thunderstorms as we head into EAA week.